Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm extra super happy to see you here, and I wanted to give a very little bit of a channel update, what I was up to in the past few days and even weeks, since there were a bit less of videos on the channel. I was actually playing No Man's Sky, playing it in Permadeath mode, where I only have one life. I was not really making any videos about it because it was a fairly boring topic, to be honest. This is my 6th iteration of the character. It means that 5 of me already died in this permadeath mode, and it was, some have been due to stuff that I was, oh come on hostiles, I was trying to explain life to people. Let me quickly take care of these ones, then I show you around this game. Since the update to the game, when there were pirates and everything, there are much more frequent attacks on you wherever you are, made that you be in the space and on your settlement or just exploring. These mofos can turn out at any time and every time. Alright, so I was there, like, I was explaining why I was not really making a video about this. Because despite the frequent attacks and everything on your character in this game, playing a permadeath character is somewhat boring of a job, because you need to be a bit more careful about what you are doing and how you are doing it, which means you are progressing significantly slower than in a normal No Man's Sky game. My previous iterations were dying for various reasons. Starting planet was not good enough. I was dying before I could get off. I was going to a terror planet where there were huge monsters and they eat me along with my Minotaur mech as well. But I'm feeling pretty cool about this new iteration 6 as it stands, the 6th character. I'm still at the edges of the galaxy. If you take a look at the left side corner, I think that yellow marking on the galaxy map is supposed to say that I'm pretty far from the center. And the goal would be to actually reach the center, which is pointing towards that shiny thing. But you know, you can go like... I actually tried this one like a few weeks ago when I went to the center by this map only, not with my character, but and I had to glue down my joystick on my controller and just go look at how many stars there are, and each of them are a solar system that you can just select, and you can go there with multiple planets, so it's not like it's an easy job to get there. You see also on the top left that the galaxy core is 664,000 light years, and even with maximum speed it goes down like 1,000 light years per second, so it will take a while to get there. Anyway, I'm still with the starting systems more or less, but I have a fairly good ship. I will show you that one too. It's hold on. Yeah, it's an S-class Guppy ship. I was planning to change this to a living ship as soon as I have it, but the problem is that to get the living ship, I need to play through the base storyline of No Man's Sky to get the glyphs. I need to have the egg, which I had to grind out with those Quicksilver missions. If you don't know No Man's Sky, though, these are some missions which are basically random missions that you can do, and the reward is this Quicksilver currency. And you can buy one of these living ship egg with that one. I already have 4 of the parts, and I'm just about finishing that storyline where I get the coordinates, because the egg now needs me to travel to a specific world in the galaxy, and I can only do that with all the glyphs. So, you know, there are some stuff and things that I was doing and I was up to. Oh, dang it. Too many hostiles. Hold on, I just escaped from these because I wanted to show you my ship and my settlement as well, so you have some sort of an idea about where exactly I am with this game. And you know, I could easily defeat these ships, but I think it's you know, I don't really want to spend the whole video fighting. I just wanted to have this as a quick update on what I was up to, and sort of like a status update for the channel, because it was meant to be. It was meant to be a channel where I'm playing various games, and No Man's Sky is one of the games that I regularly enjoy playing. And yeah, even though I play it a lot, I was not planning to film it a lot, because, you know, I think it's superbly boring to watch somebody play No Man's Sky. It's not action-packed at all, and I'm just going from places to places. I have a couple of these living frigates as well, which I think are awesome. They have a big mouth and tentacles and a set of balls on all of them. I have one here which doesn't have a tail, just this phantom tail, I guess. And I have a third one somewhere. But yeah, let me just get into my ship, and yeah, this one. This only has one tail, but that's an enormous one. I like them. These are great. And they can have something like if you send them out on missions, they can have these corrupted log entries, which are just you know, can be the latest update, and they can be totally bonkers. Like, you know, the event is describing some sort of a contact with like a bunch of cultists on a planet, and it does then it turns to purple, and then it shows that the Leviathan was interfering and then just pushed away the atmosphere of the whole planet, killing everybody on it. So those beasts are beasts, and these are my other ships that I gathered. This was the one that I was using the most. This was not my starter ship, but the second ship that I bought. Fairly good, but I would need to do a lot of things to upgrade that, and to be honest, it was not really my aesthetic. Even though I like the general shape, I was not too fond of the yellow, green, white Joker aesthetic. I like the shape of this one and the large thruster at the back. This is a very nice little ship. I really like this. I wanted to upgrade that, but then I found a Guppy and I was just not doing that. I also bought this solar ship, but I have not done anything about it yet. This was, well, more or less exactly the same ship as I had with iteration 5, the previous version of this character, which have died. It looks like a Naboo fighter from Star Wars. Yeah, this is a good game, and I do enjoy playing it from time to time, but I do realize I need to also make videos for YouTube now that I have the channel, so... Hi there, Captain. Oh wow, look at that. If you look out this window, you can see the Leviathan. One of them. But this is it. I was... Oh, the other one is there too. That's the original Leviathan that came with the latest expansion. And my jungle inside here. And I try to put the main things that I use for easy to access. One is the planetary discovery, which will tell me everything about all these planets. The trade terminal, which I use quite often, and it likes to wander out of its casing occasionally. I was lucky that it was not doing that. And the portal. I don't have much else on the ship though. I have not yet built outside. I only had like a storage built out, and I did have made a door here, but also tried to build a second floor, but that was not really working either. I thought that if I build a second floor, then it will open them into each other, so I can have one big floor, like a big room, but no, it was not doing that. I built this fancy stairs up to the second floor, but then it's just a normal regular floor, so I actually stopped building it because it makes no sense. I don't really need more space on my frigate than this jungle and the storage facilities and some gardening that I needed for stuff and things. Actually, I think I've seen the icon. Oh yeah. Alright, so one of my missions have finished. Now I can debrief. Oh, this was not a particularly successful mission. I see that I lost one of my ships. The black one means that it's destroyed. The red one means it's damaged. But luckily the Leviathan have nothing to... Oh, it was not damaged. See that the first one is immediately log corruption. Bartered with Viking traders on planet Anon. Repeated successful deals simultaneously. And it means that the successful deal was somehow interfered by the Leviathan, which is like this cosmic time traveling, dimensional traveling beast. And I have never actually seen that one before. So it helped our crew repeating the successful trade. Oh, there's another corrupted log. Living vessel led fleet through black hole, resurfaced on Ahamor sector, ready to fold, vector deployed. Oh, it means that instead of sectoring surveying one solar system, they were surveying two simultaneously. Strange. These corrupted logs are so funny, I like them. And of course these missions are very good. That's why I send the Leviathan and the others to the longest missions possible, because the more log entries you have, the more chance you have for these corrupted logs. And yeah, if you... How synergetic was... Well, alright, you have not seen that one. Don't tell the police on me. Or I just had to use my fancy ship to evade them or have a fight with the law. And I'm pretty sure the law would not have won in this universe. Oh, another mission finished. Let me just check this one. That was led by another Leviathan, so Again, we might have some chance for corrupted log. Yay! Expedition diverted from all of 43 living vessels. Pursuit to F2P class star. Discovered nests. Several planets. Migration patterns documented. Oh yes, living ships are one of the things that I was pursuing. I really love this. This is new addition to it. It can have all kinds of fancy outcomes. Another one. Living vessel insisted. Galactic path diverted. Narrowly avoided supernova. Details of Amogaking. Observed and recorded. Oh yeah. So the living vessel actually saved the whole fleet. Very fancy. So yeah, I was spending my time with this one. Oh, that was some fancy treasure. Let me take a look at that. My freighter is full of stuff. It's just a B-class freighter, but that's fine. Contaminated bullion. 1.2 million units. Oh, that's just some fancy stuff. I also have some sort of a storage built out on the ship and on land as well. And I will... One more thing I wanted to do since I'm here. Yesterday I unlocked the gold trail for the ship. So I wanted to check how that looks. Right now I have this gravity stuff. But I will change it to these golden ones. Alright, so my base. Let me just go. Hold on. Lots of foliage, I sometimes need to fiddle with it. Be warned, my base is a bit strangey. The free settlement that I got is on a planet that is like unlike anything I have seen before. It has the strangest pinkish reddish colors. It has hot storms, but not too aggressive sentinels, so we are fairly good there. You will see it yourself in a second. Quite strange. And I think we're right in the middle of a storm as well. You will not see much from that one, but I actually built out this settlement quite well. I've added some additional trees and foliage here as well. I have my own tower, and why I'm quite happy is that these storms doesn't have any tornadoes. One of my previous characters were dying because I was caught up in a storm and the tornado picked me up and smashed me to the ground. But yeah, this is the planet and this is the base. I have farms, I have a tower, I have a saloon, I think, and like lots of buildings and such. Including one that I built for myself, which is like just a small one, but I was not trying to get carried away too much by building something big, because this is permadeath after all, so if I die all of this will be deleted. The settlement, my big ship, my base, all the materials that I've gathered, all the spaceships that I got. So, you know, I was just taking it cool, playing it along, trying to build what I need, trying to get a living ship and that sort of stuff. I even built some part of my own real life room. I have the monitors in a similar configuration in where I'm playing. I have my bed next to it. And it's actually a very good looking planet if there are no storms. But Yeah, so this is it. This is what I was spending the last few weeks, and I was not really making a video of it before. But yeah, this is it. I was planning to continue this save because there's an achievement for reaching the center of the galaxy in permadeath mode. And I really wanted to try that out. I mean, I know it's very hard. Now I know. There are ways to easily get there, like black holes and getting planet coordinates which are closer to the center, but I was planning to do it like a traditional way, just starting from nothing, having a base and a ship, and then slowly, even though I will use black holes usually just transfer like 4,000 to 6,000 light years maybe towards the center. And yeah, after I have my living ship and it's upgraded quite a bit, I think I will do that. I mean, I will just try to reach the center. I will give you regular updates here on the channel as well about this journey because it's good. Maybe not, you know, the entire journey, but occasionally in a video like this, where I'm just, you know, talking and showing you where I am and what have I done. Because, you know, this is good. Regarding the other videos on my channel, I'm not forgetting those either. I'm trying to make all kinds of stuff there, including the Space Engineer series, which is currently at episode 18, I think. Episode 19 is on the chopping block, and I was working on cutting that, but it takes quite some time to cut everything and to make it good looking. If you ever cut a video before, then you might understand that it's a bigger job than you might imagine if you have not done it. I also thought that making YouTube videos for gaming will be super easy, because, you know, gaming is easy. You can just play a game and record a video, but you actually have to edit it. You need to make sure that timings are good, music is under it, and the content is relatively, you know, consistent and easy to follow. So yeah, Space Engineers is still coming. I have a Conan series on the channel as well, which I was not doing much about in the past few weeks and months even, because I was you know, the 3.2 update with the item shop and everything came out, and I was planning to go back there when it does. In the meantime, there isn't much anything for me to do in Conan Exiles. I love that game too, but the decision from Funcom to make it an item shop microtransaction bullshit game was really cutting deep, at least with me. I think it was a shit decision, and they should not have done that. But it's not really up to me, so I just do what I can as a gamer and be angry about it on the internet. There are other games too that I will play. There are occasionally some VR content and some additional stuff, new games, indie games. I plan to play more Theomachia as well when it will come. I feel like I've played the demo enough to know that it will be a good game, and I will play that too. There are some other stuff that I was planning, like Pathfinder Race of the Righteous, that will come to PS5 as well, and I was planning to play that too. And there are like a bunch of other stuff that I was planning. One of the major things that I was planning was a cooperation Space Engineers gameplay with Johnny Freeroam. And we already prepped the planets for it. We already have the content more or less thought out what we will do with that. But we didn't get to it. He had some real life stuff that he had to take care of, but he said that he will be, able to start in the near future. So I will put some video contents on Space Engineers cooperative mode in the near future too, and it will be fantastic. You will love it. I don't wanna shoot the story in advance, but it will be interesting. It will be action-packed, and it will test our engineering knowledge. We actually are quite good in terms of, you know, we will be a good pair in that game, because he played like thousands of hours in cooperative modes, so he has a better understanding of you know, holistic spaceship design and how to get from point A to B. And I have like thousands of hours in survival mode of Space Engineers, which is basically how to find solutions to certain issues that rise up. So that will be on the plate very soon. But yeah, this was it. This was just a quick update for me and the channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, give it a thumbs up. And you know, if you like this sort of stuff, then, you know, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel too. And see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone. Bye 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 bye.